Australian native plants are a wonderful addition to any garden. So today I'm going to show you a place that is bursting with Australian native plants. It's the Maranoa Gardens in the suburb of Balwyn, east of Melbourne. Originally, the land was purchased in 1901, specifically to create an Australian botanical collection. And over the years, Maranoa has amassed a huge range of plants. Well, I'm always up for looking at plants, especially flowers, that put me in a patriotic mood. It's fitting that this Epacris is in full flower here because it is Victoria's floral emblem. They're tough little plants, needle, spiky sort of foliage, and they grow in the heathland where there's very poor soil. But a wonderful plant indeed, and their colour ranges from pink through to red, through to white. But all the Epacris have the tiny little tubular flowers that run up and down the stems. A little hint for you, do remember when it's finishing flowering, you must prune it down by half. It will love it. It'll be more compact and you'll have more flowers for next year. And another heathland plant is this one. It's called a Crowea and it's a beautiful one. It's a form called Edna walling for its very fine starry flowers, pink, and they have a little bit of flower most of the year, but their heaviest flush is in winter. Again, prune it back, but what I like about this plant is when you crush the leaf, it smells of citrus, and that's because it's in the Rutaceae family, and that's the same family as the lemon tree is in. So if you grow that somewhere by a pathway, it will really give you a lot of pleasure as you brush by. It's a great cottagey garden plant too. Most people know grevilleas as shrubs. Have you ever seen a weeping one? This is where a low-growing spreading grevillea is grafted onto the top of a long stem as a trunk and it hangs down really beautifully. This is Grevillea tenuiloba. It's got magnificent orange toothbrushy flowers right through winter, right into spring. It's a great plant, especially good if you've got a small garden and you'd like something as spectacular as that. The second verse of our national anthem is often forgotten, just like these shrubs. Hakeas shouldn't be forgotten. They're the most worthwhile plants in the garden. Sometimes they can be a little spiky, but that acts as a safe haven for the birds that get in there. This one is Hakea orthorrhyncha. It's a hard one to say, and it's probably a little bit tall for a small garden. It grows about 3 metres high. But have a look at the way the flowers come. They are flowering richly red and nectar-filled right up against the wooden stems. That's a really unusual habit. And then this is followed by an amazing seed pod, a hard seed pod with a pointy beak, and that lends itself to the common name, the bird beak Hakea. Where would Australian gardens be without a wattle tree? Fantastic contrast between the blue wintry sky and this gorgeous golden yellow. And of course they come in so many varieties, from tall trees to screening plants, right down to low ground covering wattles. They're fantastic plants and you can't get more Aussie than that. Australian native plants are pretty tough. Generally speaking, they will survive any of Mother Nature's angry outbursts. But these species are very beautiful too. Brightly coloured, they bring the birds and they'll sparkle in any garden. So, if you're wanting something new to plant, do remember there's so much inspiration to be found in the land that is girt by sea.